Hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing Captive Under Floor 7. A psychological yaoi horror game about a Jirai K femboy crossdresser meeting up with his old ex, who may or may not be a Yandere. Let's start. What a fucking intro. You. Maybe in the end, you were right. I couldn't save you. Nobody in this world could save you. Let's end this stupid game here. Otogi. I don't know if I'm going to say these names right at all, bro. I'm not a weeb, okay? Captive Under Floor 7. This work is rated R15 and contains the following elements: liminal space, depictions of unhealthy relationships, mild use of profanities, suggestive content, use of alcohol, physical violence, light blood, and suicidal ideation. Ah, the usual. I understand. Please. Lately, work has been nothing but misfortunes. I thought that after quitting my host club job after breaking up, I could at least switch to a somewhat more proper office job. In the end, I went back there after 2 months. I've settled with the fact that I'm stuck with the endless cycle of liver poisoning at the host club. I don't know how to put this, but if you don't know what a host club is, it's this really cool and totally wholesome place where adults get together and eat liver. Yeah, that's what it is. Now I've missed the last train in the midst of a rainstorm, not a vacant cab in sight on the road. As if that's not bad enough. I think most of you guys know anyways. If you don't know, then you shouldn't know. Your room for 2 will be on the 7th floor. We wish you have a pleasant stay. Thanks, hotel staff. We apologize about the inconvenience. Oh, okay, Kiyu. The hotel staff looked over with a wary gaze. Otogi, let's go, Kiyu. That's a man? Aren't you too excited? He went in the room ahead of me, almost as if he's doing a little run. I stood by the door, watching him gaze at the view outside, before rummaging through the drinks in the mini-fridge. Nice. It's soft. Nice. He sat on the bed with a slight bounce. Kiyu, it's my first time going here on my own. Then, young master, welcome to the adults' world. Oh, wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong character. Maybe it's someone else. Master. That's a femboy, though. That's a femboy, chat. That's a femboy. Dressed in cute clothes, a stance seemingly hiding their presence, sullen face, and eyes of melancholy. With an unexpected sense of innocence. Oh, wow, I just noticed he's blinking. Wow, that's so cool. I love when they do stuff like that. With an unexpected sense of innocence for someone who used to frequent where I work. Perhaps this facade was how he turned my life over. It's been months since I last saw Otogi in person, but I remember seeing his family name on some news report. I didn't look into it. Not my business anyways. I just like women, chat. But femboys look like girls, so it's all good. I've sworn to cut ties with them, but the one vacant hotel in a walkable distance is the one we used to go to. And conveniently, there was only a double bedroom left. If this happened a few months ago, I would have suspected he had done something using his pocket money worth a year of my paycheck. Even if he did anything, I really just wanted to rest for the night, instead of wasting my energy confronting him. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, that's why we're together. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to admit that it's just some wretched fortune dragging us together. He still hasn't said a thing, and he's pretty focused on his phone. Maybe he's deliberately ignoring me. Maybe I didn't read the description that well, so maybe the femboy is the yandere. Maybe the femboy is the crazy one. Maybe no, I don't know, man. I don't know what any of this is, okay? Let's just play the game. I'm gonna stop theorizing. My bad. Thinking about that pisses me off. I'm gonna be real honest. I just saw the art and read a really quick glance at it. I was like, that looks great. Let's play it. Knowing all I did to help him was in vain. Crash. Did the elevator stop? Now? Otogi knocked on the elevator door. Like, that's gonna do anything. The door opened to my surprise. Okay, we're Kiyu. Okay, we're Kiyu. We work at the host club. Otogi is the Dry K Femboy. Our ex. Yes, okay. I'm understanding it. I misunderstood the start. Okay. Should we go? I don't think this is the right place. Don't just go off on your own. Have some sense of danger. Forget it. I should have known nothing goes in that head of his. Not seeing him for a while made me forget how troublesome he is. I hesitantly exited the elevator, knowing there's no good staying here. There's a plaque here. Seems like we're above the 6th floor. We didn't make it to the 7th floor. The time on my phone hasn't changed since we left the elevator. Surely it had been over a minute. Messages aren't sending out, though. Oh no. I could still go online and look at old posts, though. You got everything together, don't you? He treats the situation like it's under his control, like always. We're probably confined here. Time must have stopped, too. Like some lame horror game. Hey! That's an interesting premise. Shouldn't you at least be a bit scared? Let's look around. And as always, he doesn't reply. It's like I'm non-existent until he wants attention. But then, I guess he's right. We might as well see what we can do around here. If not getting out, at least surviving until we know where we are. And maybe I can get back on good terms with Otogi. No, what am I thinking? It's not worth it. He's beyond saving anyways, but he's so cute. Saving time. Beep. Okay, what should I investigate? The stairs, the rooms, the elevator. Let's start with the elevator. We went back to the elevator. The door is still open. The elevator music is still playing. Otogi tried clicking the elevator buttons. What are you... Error. The intercom. Intense low spirits detected. To those of you who are in misfortune, please enjoy your stay until it is removed. Thank you for your attention. What nonsensical variety show is this? So we can't leave until we make up. It's like fan fiction. What do you mean make up? What point did they mention that? What is this? Another one of your little games? Who said anything about making up? Even I'm not that immature. Knowing Otogi, it is something completely possible that he could do. His compulsive behavior doesn't change. What should I investigate? The stairs? I'll try walking the stairs to see if we could get anywhere. Stay here. I'll come back when I find something. Otogi nodded without a verbal reply. I went up the stairs, but it ended up on the same floor. Huh. We're really stuck here. And now let's investigate the rooms. I went to the nearest room and tried to push the door open. Wouldn't budge. This door doesn't open either. Otogi tried to open the door on the opposite side. Our supposed room number is 0707. What if we tried the 7th room? Seems like you're good at escape rooms. Bye! I followed Otogi to the room with a 7 written on the door. At this point, I'd rather let him do everything. After all long nights at work, I just want to rest. Otogi tapped the card. Did it work? It opened. Nice! Let's No. I wonder if there's alcohol. That's your first concern. Otogi looked around, walking in first. Student ID card. Otose Togi. April 1st, 20XX. I don't... Okay. Sorry, brother. You were born in 2000 and? 2000 and? What are you, a baby? 2000 and? Otose Togi. I look towards Otogi, no doubt this is him. Why would his ID card be here? I'll tell him my findings, sure. Hey, idiot, I found your card. Otogi, I found your ID card here. Huh, that's weird. His tone was insincere. He speaks that way when he's mad or lying. I still remember that. I was born 2000 and? 2000 and, chat? I always forget that y'all are babies. 2000 and? That's a compound sentence. Maybe he came here with someone else. Who wouldn't be any of the guys from the club. I wouldn't know if it was. Jealous? Much? But of course he wouldn't tell me about it. After all, for some reason, I feel a bit defeated. There's still a lot of other things to search for in the room. Damn, we are down bad, and this is a toxic ex, and we're somehow still down bad for them. Let's check the shelf. I open the shelf embedded on the wall above the counter. Whiskey! Oh, that's so cute. He looks so cute, man. He looks so happy. No, we won't be drinking that. I'll save it for later, then. What should I look at? I forgot to save, but let's save. Let's check the balcony. I unlocked the balcony door. It's not raining anymore. Yeah, the weather's really weird. There was no wind as well, which was odd for a hotel so close to the sea. Looking at the cars stopped in place, it proves that time has indeed stopped. And finally, the bathroom. A standard hotel bathroom. I tried turning on the tap. This is a fancy fucking hotel bathroom. What the hell? What happened? What's wrong? Nothing. Just startled. Why were you startled at the water? Dependency is human nature. Humans are pack animals who can't live on their own. But you, it seems you're not just looking for someone to rely on. You're aiming for a place so high up that you'd be shattered instantly the moment you hit the ground. Yet you want someone there to catch you from your self-inflicted danger. Or might as well have someone be torn apart with you. Let's see. These tendencies stem from unstable relationships in childhood. You've equated love to destruction, haven't you? This is an interesting conversation to be had with your ex when you're trapped in a hotel. You're straight to the point, as always. Interesting. I paid so much to hear things that would keep me up at night. Seems like that's all. Was that a flashback? I'm a bit tired. We can rest in the room that's open. We went back into the open room. It has been a while since Otogi and I went to... No, I shouldn't think about that anymore. I really need to get another job. As I was lost in my thoughts, Otogi has already settled down. Nothing really bothers you, huh? It's like a school trip. No, it's nothing like it at all. I wouldn't know. Never been to one. That's right. He'd barely been able to join any social events, being caught up with issues at home. Is it that he's a femboy because of trauma? Is that he's a cross-dresser because of trauma? I hope not. Have you? Yeah, of course. How was it? Wasn't great. They fought over things that won't mean anything at this point. But it was like the end of the world to them back then. Tried to have them talk it out, but nothing worked. I moved here for college after that and never saw them again. If that's so, let's have a school trip here. Huh? We could play games, like... Is Truth or Dare to elementary school? He's really keen on it. Besides, we have... this. A bottle of whiskey. You're actually going to drink it. Without a reply, Otogi opened the bottle. I'll go first. Truth. You know, this makes it less like the school trip you want. His arms wrapped tightly on my neck. A bit too tight. Otogi. His breath was unsteady. Otogi, loosen your grip. He froze for a split second before rolling onto his back next to me. Tired already, young master? He's usually aloof, but such a defeated sigh was uncharacteristic of him. Kyu, do people end up turning out as what they despise? You're not asking me a question, aren't you? You have an answer that can't be changed. He clicked his tongue. Maybe I'm the perfect example of genetic inheritance. You must find me erratic, a hassle. I see. Too bad for me, it's my job to deal with hassles like you. We took a few drinks before settling on the floor. The art, by the way, has been fantastic. It's been an interesting story, if very, very, not real. It's so crazy, the reactions from the two of them. It feels like, I mean, this is obviously somebody's OCs, but it really feels like I'm missing, like, a lot. The reactions are just so deadpan. We took a few drinks before settling on the floor. He really gets fired up over little things like this. Because these are all experiences he's never had. And there probably isn't anyone else that would listen to him so attentively. I'm probably the only person that could keep up with his behavior. And I had also left him be. Thought I couldn't save him from his spiral of desire to be controlling to anyone he makes a connection with. But what if this is my second chance? I can fix him. Oh my god, chat, I can fix him. Maybe I could start with an icebreaker. Ask how he's been. Ask what he was doing tonight. Ask what he was doing tonight. That's a bit weird. He's probably gonna be, like, depressed about it. Yeah, this one. Start small. So, what were you doing to miss the train? To be honest, I don't remember. Well, that's fucking concerning. I was out, I was walking, and I ended up here. Can't fix him. I can! Step aside, woman! It's like I had to be here or something. Sure, I'll believe that. As if. I'd suspected he wouldn't tell me anything. I feel like I wasted a question somehow. Then it's your turn. You're really getting heated up. Don't care. Truth or dare. I'll do truth. I'll do truth. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Aren't there better questions you could ask? We haven't met in months, and that's all you could think of? Aren't we? On second thought, I don't want to finish that sentence. Considering what happened as we broke up, I still don't know if getting emotionally involved again is a good idea. So, dog or cats? I'm a cat lover, but I love dogs too. But I'm gonna say cat, because I do have a slight edge, I guess, for them. Cats probably seem less troublesome. The town I grew up in had a stray dog roaming around. It attacked anyone who tried to touch it or feed it. Even when I tried to approach it kindly and tone down its aggression, it would still try to bite my ass. It was a pain. Treated as some idiot kid's story. Even if it was a pain, you still tried to take care of it. You're like ungrateful dogs who couldn't be saved. I don't know about liking them. He did say he didn't like that dog after. Am I right, Kyu? Anyways, scrap that. Your turn. Truth. Again? You can ask something less trivial. I feel like this is where all the endings are gonna come out of. Okay, reason for cross-dressing, about breaking up, about identity. Ask about the identity. We have the card. We showed him the card. Let's get him on that. I met the sharp and eerie Jirai K cross-dresser Otogi, whose sheltered upbringing makes him stand out from everyone else in the district. And after we started dating, I've gotten to know him as Otose Togi, a wounded boy with a ghostly thin presence, who disappears into the background at the blink of an eye. As well as the person in between, possessive and controlling. Otose Togi and Otogi Which one is the real you? What a question. When I first made Otogi, I thought it didn't matter if Otose Togi died. But I guess I started getting tired of them. Without Otose Togi, there wouldn't be Otogi. Whether it's the callous landmine girl or the ghost-like boy. I'm both of them, so they're both the real me. That being said, you grew soft, Kiyu. Huh. You used to be more harsh, even when we first met. But I guess you must be tired. Long night, isn't it? Now in front of Otogi, I don't even know what I could say. Wait. So he referred to himself as Otogi as a girl. Is that just a translation error, maybe? Or is he trans? I'm going to keep going he, him, because the main character refers to Otogi as a guy. Obviously, he also said that he's still Otose, too. So he's still, like, he and... It just might be how he sees his cross-dressing side as a girl. But, you know, whatever. He's more difficult to deal with, considering he knows more about me than I would have liked. Likely prefers the pronouns. Yeah, maybe they use both. He, she uses both. All of them. Depending on the outfit, maybe. But Kiyu seems to use he, him, so... He's more difficult to deal with, considering he knows more about me than I would have liked. Maybe he would know more than I do. As Kiyu, I'm supposed to break down whatever act a customer puts up, so they get some crude satisfaction of being understood. Yet I couldn't read Otogi like anyone else. In front of Otogi, I'm just... your turn. Interesting, okay. Next. I'm gonna go Dare. Tell me 3 things you like about me. That's basically a truth. What sets me aside from all those crying, broken masochists that come see you every night? What I like about Otogi, it definitely is because you're rich and stupid and easy to scam more drinks out of. No, dude. Back to attention-seeking mode, young master. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to tell him why I am fond of him. I'll take that answer. Must be tiring having to think of a comeback every time. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm stupid? Kiyu's witty, okay? If I were you, I'd just want to rest and not talk to anyone. Just kidding. I'll take another question then. What's the fun when you're not adventurous in this game? It seems like you're getting heated up too. Ask about our current situation. Okay, that's my only option. Do you think we'll get out of here? Who knows? I'm perfectly fine with dying here. Please? But I'd like to get out of here with you. I'm sure there's a way out. What about you? Would you like to die with me here? As romantic as that sounds, no. Or would you like to leave with me? In the end, Otose Togi never changes. I just want to rest peacefully, but that might not be fulfilled considering we're completely stuck here. With Otogi, now Okay. Leave with Otogi. Die here with Otogi. Avoid the question. So romantic. Let's die. No, I'm kidding. Let's leave. Let's try to survive. Let's try to win. Don't say something like that. We'll get out of here together. Kiyu, let's go somewhere. Huh. It's raining pretty heavily. Did you forget? We're stuck on this floor. It's easy to read people. They're often troubled, pained, and in need of help. The one who gets along with everyone must be troubled, pleasing everyone. The one who couldn't get along with anyone must be troubled, being alone. Come on, man, it couldn't be that bad, right? There's no way I could do that. I know you're trying to help me, Seonji, but I'm not saying that you have to get down on your knees or anything. Just a few words weren't heard. It'll make everyone feel better. Did you have a role to play? If you can do so, you'll be freed from your sorry self. Then I can save you. My part is Kokyu. I'll save you. That's my part. So those are like flashbacks, okay. We exchanged a few more questions and challenges throughout the night. And then it's my turn. Truth or dare? Let this be the last question. Truth. I guess I could ask this now. After today, what do you think of me? I think I like you. I think I have not gotten over you. Unfortunately, I still do like you. None of the good we had could overshadow the bad things. Unfortunately. I'd still think of how you'd be doing once in a while. I feel complicated hearing that. I guess above all, I'm glad I have scarred your life forever. Your terrible personality hasn't changed a bit, huh? Yeah. Why are we zooming in? Oh, Togi. Are we going in for the kiss? What the hell? Drunk? I couldn't figure who it was that moved. Maybe it was me. It was definitely me. It really didn't matter. It feels like before. Couldn't be the alcohol. I didn't even drink any to begin with. Kiyu, may I? I leaned forward. Oh, okay, that's not that bad. I was a little scared there for a second. The air is growing thin. I can still smell the faint, salty scent of the rain. Otogi is pushing himself onto me. Ayo. Even though it's not the first time, I could feel myself heating up from how cold his skin feels. Oh, flashback. Kiyu, go out with me. Huh. Has the alcohol gone to your head? Can't you remember? I'm only here because you paid me. Yeah. But the rules here don't say no, right? My life is ruined. Damn. They remind me, I know this is supposed to be like a little like sudden, but this just reminds me heavily of that meme of the two white blobs like heavily making out mouth to mouth, just like blah, like it just really reminds me of that meme. You guys know the one I'm talking about. You've seen your favorite characters as those blobs kissing each other. Otogi, you're really cold. Was it the rain? You should have heated up by now. Not to mention the alcohol he had drank. Should feel warmer. Push him away. Get away from me! Keep going. It doesn't matter anymore. Hell yeah! I closed my eyes. His arms wrapped around my neck. He held on to me. Closer. I should at least try to fight back. I just... Oh, wait, shit. I wish I fought. Oh, God. Wait, I said I liked him. Okay, my bad. I misread this. I misread Kiyu. I mean, I know Kiyu is like in an in-between state, but yeah, look what I did. This is truly one of those moments where I put the main character in a bad spot. But I didn't have the energy to. Perhaps an easy way out was what I was looking for this whole time. Alas, we'll be together. Until the end of time. Ending, captive taken away. Okay. Endings collected, 1 of 7. Okay. Well, I feel like we'll have an easy ending right here if I just go like this. Okay, push that motherfucker away from me. Get away! I pushed him away. Kiyu? I think that's enough for now. Otogi, what were you doing before you came here? Didn't I tell you? I was... I remember. I was looking for you, Kiyu. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have something I have to do. There's somewhere I have to take you. Come with me, Kyu. Let's go somewhere. Hell nah, bro. You're gonna knock me off the balcony. He was really cold. He wants that romantic death. He was unfazed by the oddities here. His ID card was here. Taking a step back, I pulled out my phone and searched up Otose on the news app. I found the article from days ago that I ignored. January 31st, 20XX. The only child of the youngest daughter of the Otose family had passed away in a fatal traffic accident. That's why they said ghost! The Otose family states the incident had taken place when the victim of the tragedy, Otose Togi, was returning home alone prior to the end of the family. Okay, so that makes sense. We're together forever because they choked me out. That's the whole hands on the neck thing. I just let myself get choked down. Okay.
Hot.
That's a little hot, yeah. That's a little romantic. That is a romantic death. Oh my god. This is the good ending, boys. Okay, we didn't get choked out, though. The Otose family states the incident had taken place when the victim of the tragedy, Otose Togi, was returning home alone prior to the end of the family gathering. Investigation states that due to the rainstorm, the taxi the victim was in had crashed through the fence into the ocean. Oh! That's a brutal way to die. What? No wonder the hotel staff looked at us in such an odd manner. Must have been mumbling to myself. No! I'm crazy! Otogi leaned in closer, knocking my phone out of my hand. Why would you ignore that article, by the way? Otogi, you're not supposed to still be here, right? You want me to go to hell with you? Is that so? That's why it's so cold. I thought you were just cold because you were, like, scrawny, you know? Scrawny people tend to be really cold, chat. Like, you ever seen those bony people? Those bony small people? It could be like 30 degrees outside, and they're like, man, I'm freezing. And they're, like, wearing a goddamn parka. That's why you had to push me away. It doesn't matter now, though, right? Kyu, leave this place with me. We'll be promised forever happiness. It's somewhere even we can be forgiven. Why would I be forgiven? Just because I'm a man whore? Not a man whore, not a man whore. We don't know if I do that sort of thing. I mean, for extra cash, maybe, but I don't know if we do that sort of thing. Could just be like a Urin Host Club situation. There won't be any more suffering. Nothing will fall apart. There won't be anyone left that you'd have to save. This time, let me save you, Kyu. I'm not going with you. See you later, nerd. Don't go. I know this is a hard decision, Kyu, but you should really consider it. Kyu, leave this place with me. We'll be promised forever happiness. Somewhere even we can be forgiven. There won't be any more suffering and nothing will fall apart. Okay, you goddamn broken record. I'm done with that. We already did that. There won't be anyone left that you'd have to save. This time, let me save you, Kyu. I'm not going with you. No! This is the same goddamn sentence. No! You're forcing me! The illusion of choice? Don't go. We'll try it like 10 times. Don't do it. Don't go. Maybe I had to change my options leading up to this. Don't go. Wait. Huh? But don't you... Didn't you... I can't just leave with you, Otogi. I still have... Didn't you say you... What the hell was that, Otogi? You just throw a plate at me. Can't just come up like that while I'm with a customer. Do you want me to lose my job? What the... I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You hit me! I can feel the grotesque mix of his saliva on my lips. Wait, on the blood dripping from my lips. You just bite me? You kiss me and you bit my lip? Otogi, that's kind of hot. But not in this situation. Otogi, let's sit down first, okay? No matter how you look at it, he's twisted from the core. All femboys, am I right? I'll get us a... No, let's go pick something to drink together. I'll stay here with you. It'll be alright. Surely, no matter how broken and wounded you are, I could still patch you up. After all, something like that is all I'm good for. My head feels like it's been set on fire and drenched in ice at the same time. You pretended to like me, pretended to care about me. I'm sure you still hate me. I could see the glass shards of the ground with the pool of liquor, and I must be losing too much blood. You must resent me. Ah, I'm sorry. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Man, I'm dead. I really, really, really like you, Kiyu. Don't be mad, okay? Don't be mad at me, okay? We'll be together. In the end, I still couldn't save you, couldn't I? Damn. Ending. Captive, clot, lumps of flesh. Endings collected 2 out of 7. Oh. I wonder if it's just this. If we say yes here, I think it'll just be the same ending. Go. There's no reason for me not to go, right? Even until now, I still couldn't let go of you. No, I think he died. But Otogi is dead. Like, he's a ghost, like, haunting me kind of situation. So I'm assuming the ghost could still, like, throw a bottle at my head. Poltergeist moment, you know? No matter how hard I try, I couldn't forgive you. I resent you, Otogi, but I'm sure an end like this is fitting for someone like me. Man, seeing Kiyu's self-confidence being so fucking bad is just making me feel so fucking bad, bro. Of course, we'll become happy together. Only if we're together. That's why, Kiyu, you should stay with me. Forever, okay? Damn. Even in death, you won't let go of me, won't you? Ending. Captive returning to the soil. Endings collected 3 out of 7. Okay. So now I think the other endings are going to be a little harder to get. I'm going to go back to this one, and I'm going to be hitting the skip button. I came expecting to feel bad for Otogi. I leave feeling bad for Kiyu. Really? Otogi? What do you mean? They're a rich-ass femboy. Fuck that guy. Toxic. Didn't let me man-whore, bro. My job was to man-whore. He met me man-whoring, and then he didn't want me to man-whore anymore? Fuck that guy. Wasn't willing to marry me. Didn't use all of his money on me. I needed a job, Chad. All Kiyu was good for was for man-whoring, apparently. Not sure, by the way, but... Anyways, don't tell him. Maybe he came here with someone else. Who could it? It wouldn't be any of the guys from the club. I would know if it was. For some reason, I feel a bit defeated. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Hate Otogi. All my homies hate Otogi. I don't hate. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Skip. Balcony. Okay, drinking. Okay, we're gonna ask how he's been. We're gonna mix up our answers. But this time I'm gonna save here because we did say no this time to the telling him about the ID. I don't hate Otogi because obviously Otogi has a mental illness and a lot of trauma, right? It's mentioned that he comes from a rich family, that he had a bad upbringing. You know, rich people always tend to leave their kids kind of like in the dark. Unattended, unloved kind of thing. Tend to throw money at the problem. Now, I don't think that is a good excuse because there's lots of rich kids who turn out perfectly fine too. So I don't like to give them a pass, but I would argue Kiyu and Otogi are kind of, and that's the crux of this game, right? The climax of this game is that they kind of are perfect for each other in their fucked up ways, right? So Kiyu's problem is he sees no value in himself. The only value he has is kind of from helping people in the littlest ways he can, which is why he does host club, the host job, because hosts tend to listen to their person talk to them, and they give them some base understanding, base advice, you know, that makes them feel really loved and cared for, and that's why they get paid so much, hosts, right? Prostitutes are the same too, in a way. But anyways, It's actually, like, a common thing that, like, prostitutes have to listen to people, like, complain to them, basically. And the same goes for these hosts. So anyways, but Kyu really enjoys that, right? Or it doesn't, not so much enjoys, but it gives him self-worth, basically. Otogi is this giant ball of problems that also has money. That's the only other problem Kyu has, right? Is money. So, bringing this, and you know, I'm assuming physical attraction is there too. And so it's like kind of like this I can fix him versus like he'll always be there for me kind of thing. I think that his sort of assigned character is that caring type. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But I think that's why he also enjoys it too, you know, in a way. In a way. Because he still doesn't like the job, right? But at the same time, it's like good. Okay, ask how he's been. So, how have you been doing? What a boring question. Is this a host's ability to do small talk? Only because it's you. Now answer. There's been nothing. Everything's the same, except I didn't see you anymore. I feel like I wasted a question somehow. Nope, you wasted either way. Okay, so last time I picked truth, let's just try dare. Otogi poured the whiskey into a glass, almost filling it to the brim. Hey. Down this. Are you looking down on me? I do this for a living. I picked up the glass warily, trying not to let a single drop spill out. Who knows how much this costs? Yeah, let's get drunk! I like this. Hell yeah. Okay, brother. Drink it in one gulp, bro. What are you doing? Calm down, man. It's a fucking shot glass. Oh, you actually drank it. Of course I did. Anyway, scrap that. Your turn. Truth. Okay. Can I ask about something less trivial? Okay. I'm gonna save again. Okay, I asked about the identity last time. Let's ask about breaking up. Why did you agree to breaking up so easily? Is that a problem? No, I was surprised. I guess it'd be because I saw it coming. Thought you'd get tired of me eventually. Proved right. When we were together, I always wanted to show that he was salvageable, no matter how damaged he was. In the end, I only proved that he was correct. Oh yeah, by the way, I've read up on Try K, like, clothing style, and it's, like, literally, like, some kind of, like, lolly mixed outfit / like, mental disorder kind of thing going on, like, very, very much, like, very reminiscent of, like, not the style itself, but very reminiscent of, like, scene girls and how, like, you know, they dress this, like, outwardly very specific way that's very, like, how do I say this? But, like, themes associated with them, like depression and stuff like that, self-harm, things like that, you know, kind of are tied to it, I guess. So, obviously, Otogi, if you didn't know that, with the Dry K, our outfit style, it's supposed to mean, like, mental problems. Cute with mental problems. Something like that. I know it's not perfect. I played another game a while back with a Yuri game, actually, not a yaoi game, that had it, and someone talked about it in the comments, but it's been a while, and I'll be honest, I'm not too big on fashion, kind of stuff like that, especially fashion from Japan. Anyways, back to the game. I'm sure a lot of you already knew that, though. That being said, you grew soft, Kyu. Okay, that's the same, so we'll skip. So, I think last time we picked truth. So I'm gonna pick, or last time we picked dare, so I'm gonna pick truth. Why'd you only quit after we broke up? Because I didn't want you to come harassing me and making a fuss. Literally means landmine type, apparently. Thank you. Yeah, it's like literally like, it's not good. It's like you're asking for trouble if you're going to this person kind of thing. But it's like that gothic style, lolly cuteness, frilly outfits, but like black, like darker colors instead of like pink, it's like dark. I'm not asking why you quit. I'm asking why you quit after we broke up. You made far more than you need, didn't you? Who knows? Maybe I like the money. I gotta get every last penny I can while those coming over are still suffering, right? You're not good at being a host, aren't you? I don't know what he understood, but it can't be good. I tried quitting once. Guess what happened? Speaking of my job, the customer today. I needed to console her and miss the last train. Even if it was past closing hours, I couldn't leave her be. Maybe I'm not good at this job. It must be tiring, having to think of a comeback every time. Okay, I'm gonna skip. Ask about our current situation, I'm gonna skip. Oh, okay, I forgot about this one. I forgot about this question. So last time I said leave with Otogi, and then there's die with Otogi. Let's try avoiding the question. Don't try to sneak in another question. It wasn't obvious, but it sounded like he let out a laugh. Yeah. It's easy to read people. Oh, I'm gonna skip. What do you think of me? I hate you. I'm gonna try I hate you. Even after this, I still resent you. Even though, just because we had a few good times doesn't make it overshadow the bad things. Even today, all you've been doing is just trying to keep everything going your way. Whether it's getting a hold of the situation or this game we're playing. You really never changed, haven't you? Every time you... Yeah, I know. Sorry I asked that. You know, maybe I just need someone I can keep under my grasp. You're probably right. You wanted to change me, but change isn't something that could just happen to me. Quite literally, change happened to you without your choice. Kiyu, maybe I could change you instead. I'm not dying. If we could just stay the way we are, we could be together again. You're still going with whatever you want to say, aren't you? I felt something tighten around my neck. Surprisingly, there was no pain. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm gonna struggle, bro. Struggle! Nothing. I didn't think I'd be able to fall asleep in this situation. My head hurts. Felt like I've been asleep for hours. I don't think Kiyu's so much as trying to control him. Rather, because you see how Kiyu talks about the other customers too. That he goes like so far for everyone, right? That he goes so far. He definitely has this, not savior complex. I hate the whole savior complex. Maybe that is what it's supposed to be though. But it doesn't feel like savior complex so much as like, it is like savior complex in that it's like you feel good about being a hero, right? You feel good about making other people better. But also I do think he genuinely cares for these people too much, and that's what makes him a bad host. Because hosts shouldn't care about the person, right? They should just do their job, take your money, and get the fuck out of there, right? But I think the problem with Q is that he cares too much. Personally speaking. When I looked outside, it was still night. That's right, time has stopped. So we fell asleep? Otogi is still asleep. Maybe what I said was too harsh. But it is true. We can't go back. We shouldn't go back. We shouldn't have started in the first place. My fingers ran through Otogi's hair. No matter how many times I tell myself to resent him, he felt abnormally cold. I wonder if he's dreaming. He used to tell me the dreams he had, and I would analyze what they meant. Don't. He writhed, making a feeble attempt to turn away. I backed off a bit, giving him some space. Not all dreams point to interesting things, I told him. Some tell him to face himself. That is something he fails in doing. Whatever, it's none of my business anymore. I went out to the balcony for a smoke, scrolling at what remainder there was online before I got here. There's something bugging me about Otogi. He seemed weird. Not that he wasn't odd since the day I knew him. I went to look at the article I saw a few days ago, featuring his family name. Okay, so we find out he died. What? No wonder the hotel staff looked at us in such a manner. I must have been mumbling to myself. Kiyu. I turned back on instinct. I probably shouldn't have. Did I get caught? A togi. What are you... Is that so? That's why it's so cold. That's why you had to push me away. That's why you had to resent me. It doesn't matter now, though, right? You, leave this place with me. We'll be promised forever happiness. And somewhere even we can be forgiven. And there won't be any more suffering. Nothing will fall apart. I can skip this, by the way, so we're gonna skip. Okay. Don't go. So, is this gonna be different? As I thought. You really don't like me, right? That's okay. I still have time to change that. Did you know that people don't change? They say people always reminisce their first love. There's no such thing as falling out of love, right? Ending. Captive in the eternal abyss. So this one is like, even though you said you hate him, even though you said you don't want to be with him and all that, you're still trapped in the fucking hotel with him. So he's just like, I'll make you like me. Endings collected, 4 to 7. Okay, cool. So we'll load up and we'll say sure this time. Go. I didn't give him an answer, but I'm sure he understood. It wasn't that I wanted to leave with Otogi specifically. I just needed a way out of here. You might be right. I should let it end. Otogi, I'm surprised you would have good recommendations. The coffee really is... Togi? His face was almost buried onto the coffee table. Otogi, I think my mom's on the other table. Oh, on his phone. If I get caught, it's over. Why did you pick a coffee shop your mom goes to? I looked over. There was a table of well-dressed ladies chattering. You know, this makes you look even more suspicious. Just follow my lead. I leaned over the table with a napkin. Darling, you've got something here. My body covers over Otogi. On the outside, we're like a regular unseeming couple. Come on, still on your phone? Aren't we on a date? Lame. Otogi looked up, lowering his voice. Whatever works, works. Am I right, darling? Now that makes us accomplices, right? Even if we won't love each other for as long as we live, we'll still be together. On the other side. Forever. Ending. Captive by contract. 5 out of 7. Good. Okay. Okay. Let's run back to that one. The triple option. The triple option. Let's run back to that one. Well, okay, actually, let's just go back. Let's do I Like You. Skip. I'm used to it, to begin with. Q, may I? Just gonna save. Push him away. See what happens. This is the hate round. Okay, it is different. Can I get a hydrate check, by the way? Okay. I was out. I was walking and I ended up here. No. I remember. Okay, skip. Go, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Is this the same ending? Huh? Okay, no, never mind. This is the same ending. Captive Claw. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's try that one again and say yes. Maybe it's different now that I said I hate him. Skip. No, it's not the same. It's the same ending. Okay. So back to this one. So that I said go, right? Did I say go? Wait. Which option was I picking? Did I just do both? Is this the same? This is the goddamn same. Oh, because we went back to this one. We went back to this one. We went back to this one. Yeah, I said I like you. Okay. I said I like you. Okay, this one. So we did leave with Otogi. We did avoid the question. Now try die here with Otogi. Dying with you here. Doesn't seem half bad. So romantic. Horribly. I was also surprised by what I said. But in this situation, do we even have a choice? Oh. I'm gonna skip. What do you think of me? Okay. Now I save again. Okay. Shouldn't be romantic. I hate you. Let's see if we get a different ending. Struggle. You promised, didn't you, Kiyu? You'll leave here with me. We'll be out of here soon. Good night, Kiyu. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, ending captive in another world. So this one is, you agreed to dying with him. You tell him you hate him still, but you'll die with him. And then you still struggled. And he just kills you. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So we go back to that one and say, I like you. To be honest, Kiyu, I've been thinking that there might be no way out of here. Kiyu, let's spend the rest of our time here. There's food to survive off a few days in the room. And after that, we can just... You didn't have to continue for me to understand. It wasn't like the thought didn't cross my mind. At this moment, I couldn't think. Any sharp retorts I could usually think of on the whim wouldn't come out. All right. I won't think of a way out anymore. New ending. Then I'll be in your care. Oh, flashback too. Togi, stop with these childish threats. He didn't look back, looking down at the void under his feet. I still remember what you said. You said I'm aiming for a place so high up, I'd be shattered instantly the moment I hit the ground. Would you come with me, Kiyu? Let's be torn apart together. Then we won't have to think about all these pointless things anymore. I woke up to the scent of alcohol and rainwater. The rain must have stopped long ago. I haven't heard it in a while. Kiyu, here's another drink. I took another large sip. I haven't been so relieved in a while. It's too suffocating out there, isn't it? It's better here, right? That's why stay with me here, okay? I'll take you with me soon. Huh. What you wanted in the end was someone who would break, rot, shatter, and give up everything with you. Certainly, nothing matters anymore. Our only choice left is to be together. No suffering, no pain, no complicated things to think about. Of course, I'll stay by your side. Ending, captive on the back of the earth. Endings collected 7 out of 7. Captive under floor 7. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. I mean, I guess they both were playing a character. Thank you so much, everybody, for your hard work on this game. Thank you for playing Captive Under Floor 7. This is my first solo production. I'm glad I could put the complete label in front of it. Haha. As I wrote the story, Kiyu and Otogi's characters became more developed in my mind. Unfortunately, not all of it could be included in the game. I do plan to post more about them on the social media accounts. Yes, that's kind of what it feels like. You definitely notice that. Tumblr blog for their OCs. Yeah, it definitely does feel like these OCs have a lot more to them that we are kind of missing. But at the same time, I still understand the core, right? You know? I still understand it. I think it's unique. I think it's interesting. Sad as fuck, man. Poor Kiyu, man. And I mean, in a way, poor Otogi, too, right? Because depression is really fucking rough. And that's what I'll say. However, to put someone else under that strain is also, like, not right, you know? To so heavily push them down, to push them to suicide as well. Yeah, that's kind of insane, right? But like it, you know, depression's insane, right? You don't really get a choice how you feel about yourself. Sadness for both of them, indeed. But I still feel more for Kiyu, man. Not having a single good ending either. Oh, okay. Well, depending on how you look at it, I'm sure there are a couple of Yandere yaoi fans that are like, yeah, forever. You know, staying together forever with your cross-dressing ex. Which I guess in this world, in this hotel in heaven or hell, wherever they end up going, or purgatory, I guess a lot of their problems aren't going to be a problem anymore. You know, you don't have to work, obviously, and other people don't matter. But, so in a way, it kind of solves some of their problems. But we all need therapy. I don't need it. Anyways, I enjoyed the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Ending hunting was nice. It wasn't too hard. A lot of them made sense. Oh, by the way, hi, guys who joined late. It's all good. I really think the best, like, the shining thing was the art style. It was really good. A lot of CGs. I would have liked the flash. I understand why the flashbacks are, like, a sketchy style. But, they were still a little rough. Like, I still had trouble, like, seeing exactly what they were all the time. Like, sometimes it was the two guys sitting together. Sometimes, like, the sketches were a little rough. I'll just say that. I would have liked them a little more polished. I get it. Game development, you know, whatever. Just want to get the game out. But, artistically, it makes sense because it's, like, it's supposed to indicate that this isn't, like, happening right now. So the contrast is good. I like the colors you used for them, too. The memories. I like that the colors kind of indicated what was going on, too. All the colors were muted, so it was hard to see details. Yeah, I mean, it was also, like, just really rough. Like, it was like a sketch, right? So that's fine. That's okay. But I would have liked to see it a little more polished. Just to be a little clearer, just for visual clarity, right? Sometimes I could understand what was happening, but it took me, like, more than a couple seconds to kind of be like, what's going on here? You know? Yeah, and to all you people out there, maybe you're in a, you know, maybe you look at this relationship, maybe you're a man, maybe you're a male escort, no, kidding, but maybe you're in a toxic relationship, and you're thinking there's some similarities here. Maybe your partner is kind of pushing their mental health issues on you a lot, and Kiyu did the right thing, by the way. As harsh as that sounds, you gotta step away. When it starts to affect your mental like that too, you are not gonna be any help to the other person. And unfortunately, and if it is like a strain on your relationship and you're not feeling the love anymore, yeah, I know what they're gonna say. I know. And it makes you feel like you're gonna make them worse, but you can't do that. You can't think of it that way. Now, if you are in a position, you love that person, and you can help them, and they are willing to accept help, because that's the thing. You can only help someone, and I say this all the time, you can only help people if they want to help themselves. Very, very important detail in life. You will find you can change people, but people have to want to change themselves, you know? Kiyu mentions it, that, Otogi doesn't really want to, right? It's not really Otogi's goal, no matter, even in death, Otogi's goal is just to have you, control you, to own you, to own Kiyu, right? That was Otogi's goal, like, period. And by you breaking up with him, it was sort of like a way to be like, I knew you would do that. I know you so well. I knew you were gonna break up with me, kind of thing. He says it. So it is all about this, like, level of control with him. And Kiyu, you know, wants to help people, but also it makes them feel good, and you shouldn't help people just because it makes you feel good, right? You know, you have self-worth. Everyone has self-worth, okay? If you fail at something, try again or try something new. Do not give up. When you give up, that's when you fail, okay? When you truly fail. So, Kiyu, unfortunately, you know, should have kept trying different jobs. Should have kept pushing instead of slinking back into the escort job that he himself didn't even enjoy because of what he ended up having to do, you know? Even though he was good at it in a way, he was bad at it, right? Because he couldn't let people just go, you know? Anyways, my point is that for everybody, you know, take care of yourselves, take care of the people you love, try your best to help them. But really, it really comes down to, you know, if they're not willing to help themselves, you cannot help them. You were just, you can keep up with them, you can try your best with them, but if they don't want to help themselves, it's not happening, you know? And if they start pushing onto you, you know, and trying to change you in return, that's a big no-no. That's a huge no-no, and you have to cut it off. And it's unfortunate, and, you know, I don't want to say there is no consequences to that. A person's choices are on their own, okay? You can never blame yourself for what someone else will do, you know, kind of thing. Like, I know that's a big thing nowadays with people who say, like, if you leave me, I will do so and so to myself. I will do something horrible. And that is horrible. That they would think of that they would do that, to threaten you like that. That is not your fault. You have to leave in those situations. If you ever see that, you have to leave. Like, literally, you have to leave. Okay? Like, that is one of the worst things someone can do. And that's kind of what Otogi is doing, right? Kinda similar, you know. He didn't outright do it, but then he basically did it in all the endings where he kills you with him. To be together forever, happy. Anyway, sorry. I realized that my exes really did push a lot of the mental issues. It's, you know, it's also about finding that balance, you know, of, you know, maybe your partner developed these issues and you can help them, you know, and they're struggling. There's also like therapists and stuff. Obviously that's expensive. Depending on where you live, it can be expensive, but you are not your partner's therapist. It's very important to remember that. You're not a licensed therapist. You're not a psychiatrist. You don't have that level of training. So you cannot put yourself you cannot put it on yourself, and they cannot put it on you to fix anything, right? You're there for them, you can support them, you love them as much as you can, and that's the most you can do, okay? That's the most important thing. Anyways, I'm done talking about the game. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash or pass? I'm thinking smash. And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please clock that like button and subscribe. I'm still sick, so I'm sorry that we haven't been doing many visual novels lately. I'm still sick. My bad. It's been 5 weeks. I'm gonna kill myself. Of sickness, but yeah, I'll try to get back into doing some shorter visual novels, ease back into doing them. I am getting a little bit better, I think. But with that, I just want to let you guys know, update, okay? If you were wondering why I haven't been uploading and just doing horror games, that's why. Horror games are easier because I can like cough and stuff easily. This was really hard because I had to, every time I like, you would hear me like stop for a little bit, that was me coughing. Turning the mic off and coughing. So that's why. It's a little more annoying, and I don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm doing a bad job, you know? Anyways, but if you enjoyed this, clock the like button, subscribe, really appreciate it. I'll see y'all in the next video or stream, okay? Peace out. Have a good one.